Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the participant testimonials. We are today in candid conversation with Viki Fernandes, the business learning partner for a world famous supermarket and online groceries store headquartered in UK, and there are no prizes for guessing that. But today is a chance to have a very candid conversation around the brain-based coaching certification program, which completes its 25th year last year, actually, and has been flying high ever since it was founded way back in somewhere in 1998. So that's how long this program has been. And Viki, thank you very much for joining us today. And welcome to this very short conversation that we'll have. So basically, I'm going to ask you some simple questions, and I request your complete candid views on them. Okay, so let's get started. So, Viki, like many people, when they're investing in coaching education, they do a lot of research, they read this, talk to people, figure out, because there are loads of coaching institutions, that are available. And then they hone on to, something that they feel is worthwhile. So I'm sure you would have also gone through your own, path to discovering and joining the brain-based coaching certification. So at the end of this program and the certification, and I think you were in the September batch, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah. So having done all that, has your expectations been met?
Yes, of course. I mean, when I joined, I wasn't really sure what to expect. I had a little background in coaching, but not really formally. So when I joined this course, it definitely, I would say, exceeded my expectation. The way it was structured, the way it was facilitated. I loved the energy of the facilitators, the content, the way the content was structured, the group interaction, the practice, how the LMS was structured was great. So it definitely met and exceeded my expectations.
That's very nice to hear. Thank you very much. Talking of LMS, it reminds me that we say that brain-based coaching certification is also one of the most resource-rich programs. So, did you find the resources, the manuals, the templates, the learning portals? How useful were they?
Of course, I mean, I was really amazed by how everything was so well thought of and structured. The learning material was so resourceful. All of the content, the videos, the audios, and how beautifully they were, crafted. I wish I could have, I wish there was an option to save all those videos. I know a lot of material was downloadable, and I could download as much as I could, but I think some of the videos had their own, limitations. Yeah, but they were really amazing, and I think I remember most of it. So yeah, it was really useful to me.
So this program is a long and intense program, right? It trains you to become a professionally certified coach. Now, in this long, intense journey, it is also virtual in nature. Especially the batch you attended, and most of our batches are completely 100% virtual to make it easy for people to attend. But there's a lot of questions in people's mind about, will it work in a virtual program this long? What was your experience of the virtuality of this program?
Oh, I didn't find it any different. In fact, to me, it was even better. I felt, the whole virtual setup. I was so engrossed in it, and I definitely liked this format better because it was from the comfort of my own home. So I didn't have to travel. It saved me a lot of time and effort, and I could also interact with people from, people in other locations, rather than having it, and face to face, and just having to interact with people within this location. So I think it was. I would have, if given a choice, I would have preferred this format anyway. So yeah, it worked really well
Great.
for me.
Yeah, that's a very good observation. And you'll be surprised. The research shows that when you virtualize a program and give space between the learning recall is actually stronger than if you were sitting in a classroom, which is contrary to what we've all believed in, right?
Yeah, thanks to COVID, this happened.
Thanks to COVID, yes. It woke us from a slumber.
Absolutely.
But the one interesting thing I want to ask you is that coaching, as we all know, is a very different way of having conversations. And it is not just about conversation. It's about social intelligence. It's about emotional control. It's about so many things, right? So post the program, how do you see this impact of this learning on your personal life?
So, while it has really helped me help other people, seeing uh, their revelations and the insights that they have had, it has also helped me personally, self-coaching, understanding myself better, my thought processes, and just having that sort of introspection and knowing myself better, so having better self-awareness helps me help others better, understanding how they think and how to guide them or help them, because at the end of the day it is self-directed. um, the coachee or the client has to take accountability and come up with their own answers and help themselves. So it's a shift of thinking, and that I see is making a big difference to me and helping me make that difference to others.
Wonderful, wonderful. I'm very happy to hear that things are slowly changing,
Yeah,
which is the
absolutely.
transformative process that coaching does. So my last question to you, any suggestions for wannabe coaches who are out there looking for opportunities to become a professional coach?
um so this is you a lot of times people use words like mentoring or teaching or coaching interchangeably, and it's when you understand what coaching really is, and even when people know about coaching, and it happened to me as well. I thought that coaching is all about asking the right questions and having a question bank ready in front of me and shooting questions, but it need not necessarily be that. It's just about listening to the coachee, to things that are said and unsaid, really intently listening and taking it all in, and then asking the right question at the right time to help them veer their thinking in the right direction, and eventually having that insight and coming up with their own answers and an action plan, and seeing that them meeting their goal. So coaching is really about listening, understanding, yes, asking the right questions, and leading people in the right direction to make that change for themselves. So I would definitely recommend this course, and it's made a change to me, how well it was structured. And even if people are familiar with coaching, it's just that having the right tools and techniques, the structure makes a huge difference. And of course that's something that helped me and will definitely help others as well. So
Thank
thank
you,
you.
Vicky. Thank you, Vicky, for those comments and those observations. Thank you so much. And we wish you, from everyone at NLI, we wish you all the best in your coaching journey.
Thank you
So
so
be
much.
in touch. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thanks a lot. Bye bye.